Hello, hello. I'm just choosing a right filter, which I don't often use. Funky. Oh, wow. So I'm gonna play around a bit. I think this is it. Okay. Hello, people. Whoever is watching. How are you doing? Let me push you towards the sun a little. Oh, this is the trippy effect, isn't it? I don't think we're gonna like this for the reading. Let's come back to the regular. Better. Hello, hello. So let's check in. Let's start straight away. What are the energies for the weekend looking like? How have you all been? I feel like I want some incense to get it going. As usual, I'm gonna start with the energy check-in. Whoever needs a reading, you know what to do. It's pinned in the comment section as well as in the description box. I won't stay for long today because I have to get up early tomorrow and it's already nighttime here. So let's get going, shall we? All right, let's grab the El Goliath deck. Let's see what we will be faced with. For my people who are watching this or will be watching this tomorrow, what can we expect energy-wise for the weekend ahead? Hi, Casey. Good morning to you. Okay. Good, good, good. I was in a concert today and I came back and I decided to come on and just check in to see what's going on with all of us this weekend. How have you been? I feel like this is going straight into my face. I will have to tone it down a bit. Yep, perfect. Okay, we're also gonna be using the, I feel like I'm gonna do a mashup of decks. What are we expecting this weekend? We're gonna look at all of these cards together. Still in case I see you guys. If any bookings come through. Okay, let's start with these, shall we? So we have the Judgment. We have the Strength card. Now, the Strength card in this deck, my intention was when I was pulling this card to see where our blessings lie. So that's good. Now we have Perception from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. We have Solitude, Alone but not lonely. We have Artist. We have Daughter of Air. We have Movement with the Chariot. Okay. No, Yvonne, I got your booking, and Casey, I have your booking as well. Casey, regarding your question, just to clarify, you asked, when is my apartment coming through? You mean when you're going to move into a new apartment, or what's the case? Just clarify it in the comments. I'll see. Once I do a reading, I will check. Okay, for the collective here for the weekend, it feels like courage is a theme. Some of your perceptions may be challenged over here, specifically when it comes to you and connections with other people. I feel like a lot of you, what you may want to do this weekend is to kind of stay a little bit more indoors, to plan maybe your next trip. But what you are doing is you are doing it from the place that is very safe. For a lot of you, you're going to be looking for places, or you'll be looking to connect to people who bring in this kind of safety and security. And I feel like that's going to be needed because some of the ideas or some of the thoughts that will come through, it may be a bit challenging, but it's going to be challenging you towards a right direction. So I would say take notes. What is something that feels really fearful to you this weekend, and how can you deal with that? Because this Judgment card in particular is the card when a bear is panicking in the water, and in reality they're quite good swimmers. So every time I pull this card, I look at this as someone is panicking in a situation or feeling discomfort in a situation that was created somehow by themselves or by their own maybe traumas of some sorts than what reality is. We're not seeing what's in front of this bear, but it feels like there's gonna be either a piece of ice in front of this bear so it can grab on it, or a piece of land. And every time I pull this card, it's almost like some things from subconscious can come up, but I don't feel like it's gonna be to the point how it shows here in this card. I feel like it's just gonna hit you like, oh wow, I know now why I sometimes feel either weak in this situation, or sometimes feel like I'm a bit hopeless in that situation. So kind of finding the answers why. And the moment you find that answer, it's like you're claiming back your power in a way. Because where your blessings lie is in the Strength card. And this angel is taming the lion. So a lot of you may find a theme where you are kind of like taming your fears or taming some of your maybe triggers this weekend. If this is not you, then you are noticing this in your environment. How people want to do that, how they want to kind of challenge perceptions. Maybe if someone has particular triggers, I don't know why I'm picking up particularly someone who has, who's very sensitive to sound, and they may be kind of trying to be better with it in some way. Either if they cannot avoid a very triggering sound, they are trying to kind of go within and to calm themselves down, and they find a new tool how to do that and what helps them out, so that their everyday life becomes much more enjoyable or not as uncomfortable at times when you can't control the sound of the environment. I hope this is making sense. It's just an example. Hi Grail, hi Crystal. Okay, now, my creative people, this weekend it is for you. It's for you to pick up either a new hobby, a creative hobby, or continue where you left off. If anyone had any creative block, I'm not seeing it in the cards, I'm seeing you sitting down and wanting to express yourself. Would it be on a piece of paper? Would it be making something DIY? The way you dress is gonna show up in various different ways. If you recently felt sad, lonely in particular, it's not coming through this weekend. I feel like you're finding this kind of like peace within yourself. Maybe someone is watching here, was feeling recently like, my God, I'm feeling so lonely lately. I don't know what this is, where this is coming from, because it's very intense. You're not feeling it this weekend. Even if you are on your own, if you haven't planned anything, you're feeling kind of peaceful within yourself. And a lot of you, I want to say just an advice here. If you're gonna like find yourself in a place this weekend where your soul is hungry, but you don't know what to do or what to take part in, your cards are saying do anything that is creative. You will see your soul will be craving creativity. You will need that. Some of you is going to be in the form of communication. Maybe you're going to create something. I don't know, would it be a podcast, a meditation, whatever it is that you creating with the sound or with your own voice. This weekend is for people to step back into the balance, okay? Step back into the balance, and first we're pointing out to ourselves what is something that doesn't allow us to feel this way, or what we need, what kind of tool we need to enjoy ourselves. And it feels like it's a colorful, creative weekend. I'm not seeing that this weekend is for, socializing too much. Yeah, you may meet people in your circle, but you're gonna crave more or less this kind of like peace, tranquility, and you're gonna enjoy it very much. Anything else? What would be beneficial to focus on? Hi, Ella. Yes, I am. I won't stay here for too long today. Let me see how many people I have before. I have so far 4 people. Plumavine, I got you. Tyler, I got you as well. And I think I will take your booking last, and I won't be taking no more. So once you do book, I will delete the comment. Okay, so look, again, 8 of Swords, we are overcoming any kind of mental restrictions we placed upon ourselves. So it feels like this weekend is like you're unlocking doors in your head, and I'm literally seeing like a scan of a brain. You're pinpointing where there might have been like resistance or a block, where it didn't allow you maybe to go for your goals or your dreams, so you just felt this resistance. You're diving deep and you kind of like unlocking the door, and you go, oof, smooth sailing journey ahead. You set yourself for a really good week ahead, because I feel like you're gonna be much better at planning, much better at getting shit done next week, if you're gonna focus this weekend on just kind of like calming your body, your mind, and just feels like a spa vibe to me overall. Some of you will just have this urge to go to spa, to go swimming, to go to the forest, and just enjoy what the world has to offer that you see as peace to you. Okay? So I hope this made sense. Let me tidy the desk and let's jump to your bookings to see what is up with you personally here. What you need to know. I'm also picking up a particular situation. Someone is interacting with a friend or someone who they would consider a friend. And they're saying they're in a situation where they're saying, I can't do it, it's too scary. And another friend goes like, I got you, I'm next to you, you can. And the moment that person takes that step that they were afraid to take, they feel such immense feeling of pride in themselves, and that kind of unlocks the doors for them too. So that's what kind of theme I'm getting for this weekend. Hi, Alaya. Okay, so I got you as well, Elżbieta. Now I'm gonna just delete that comment. Give me 1 second, then we can peacefully go to things. Let me just pin this. All right, let's start. Bone first. Let me find the question. Are you? Soul. Is there a problem with the sound? Let me check. Sound. I don't know what to do because I'd have to completely finish the slide. So let me know if it's very bad or if you can hear me. So then I'll know to continue this live or not. Okay, thank you, Alai. I'm gonna look into that for the next time. Maybe I got my phone wet by accident because it was like it was really damp and I was outside. Actually, I heard that a bit of sadness in the intro when before just muting this video, and I thought it was just like at the beginning of it. I'll look into it for the next one. Okay. So let me start. I'm waiting for the question from Yvonne or for her to let me know which nickname is hers. I'm gonna start with Casey, okay? And then I'm gonna do yours. Casey, when is my apartment coming through? I need that as my workplace to live. You said the apartment has been in progress for 4 years since COVID. I had no news when to move in or the approval for moving. It requires the government council to approve the building. Okay, let's see. What is up? What you can expect? There are a couple of decks that I have in mind. Bear with me until I get them. Casey. What do you need to know about the progress of the apartment? Oh yeah, it's taken a while. It's kind of like this. There's a bit of that stuck energy. When will you be able to move in? It's gonna require more time. And your cards are saying, we see that you are waiting for this, because as if you don't feel like you are neither here, neither there, kind of feeling that is coming through here. But your cards are asking you, meanwhile, until it's gonna be ready. There is a bit of a drag here, okay? I'm seeing that that drag is extended. So I'm not seeing this happening quickly. I'm seeing number 5. It may even take up to 5 months, this drag. But what your cards are saying, it would be beneficial for you to focus as much as you can to create the environment. Yeah, the Empress is here. She creates the environment wherever she goes, even if she's in kind of like a situation that's not very enjoyable, to create the ambience wherever you at, so that you're more focused, because now your energy is somewhere else, as if it's outside of you, literally. And your cards are saying, meanwhile, yes, you can look towards the future, but make sure you don't live in that future, because where you live now is where you need it. Where you are now is where you need it. Yeah, there is a drag here. More or less, when can you expect this? Being ready. Yeah, I'm seeing that it's not a straightforward journey here for you. I'm seeing anxiety, wanting things to move. I'm not seeing a quick breakthrough here. I'm not seeing a quick breakthrough. Okay. Yeah, I keep getting 5 or 6 months. Up to 5 or 6 months. There is a bit of a drag here and it can continue. So make sure you don't stress yourself too much about it if you can. And you live as presently as possible in where you are right now. Any other advice your cards have regarding this living situation? Any other advice your cards have for you about this living situation? Yeah, he's being shown as this is literally like out of your control. The more you are focused on that, the more you want to push it. I want it to happen right now. The more it feels like your energy is being drained. So if you can, meanwhile, focus on getting quality rest, focus on keeping that peace with yourself, because otherwise I'm seeing energy that's scattered and that is not helpful at all. It's just kind of like pushing you backwards than anything else. You will receive those news. There's gonna be, I'm seeing many nights of sleeping where you are. Okay? I know you want it to be quicker. There will be the time when you have your roots in a place where you feel that you're really happy, and that move will be very sweet for you. But it's just very dragged out, and I'm not seeing that we can fast forward this in any way. So what you can do is just sit back and try to make the most out of the situation you are in right now. Okay. Let me go back to the comment section to find a bone. Yes, Crystal, so you are alone. Taking orders for Christmas. Good. Focus on that. Focus on that, because I'm not saying that you cannot change anything in the situation. It's out of your hands. You'll get there. Yvonne, what advice do my angels guides, okay, have for me with my current situation to help me? Okay, what advice? Your guides have. Yvonne. Oof, 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 oof. Cards are flying. Bear with me, I want a couple of other decks. Okay, first thing first, what I'm getting is I'm getting this kind of like almost like a stone in my gut, like a bit of a stressful feeling in my gut. They were saying what we first need to look at right now is to, I'm also getting, oh, there's a lot that's coming through here, as if I'm being interrupted. Stressful expectations. Okay, what expectations make you feel overly stressed? Do you tend to set the bar higher for yourself than maybe it's achievable at that time of your life? That would be something to look at, they're saying. Let's look at what expectation and what that bar looks like for you and if you can achieve that. It's great to set yourself up, or to prepare yourself for successes in life. But right now, your guides are actually saying would be beneficial for you to let go a little bit and to surround yourself, particularly these showing me people. People in your circle is really important. Surround yourself with people who feels like home and you can trust. Focus on loving bonds that are trustworthy. That is kind of your theme right now. You may even feel a little bit nostalgic. You may feel that you want to maybe watch a movie, just for example, that is really old, that you really loved. You may feel like you want to be in places that you've been before. Overall, that there is just like this feeling of nostalgia that is coming through. Your guides are saying you're kind of like being reminded of what home or good memories feel like, so that you can create more of those in your life in the future. Your guides are also saying avoid involving yourself in friendships that confuse you instead of grounding you. Okay, so I'm not picking up. Okay, what wouldn't be beneficial for you is surrounding yourself with people, even though you don't really vibe with all of them. Keep your circle neat, keep your circle close to you, nurture those connections. And if there is someone that you do not match, if you just kind of, they're basically saying you don't have to say yes just to be polite. Boundaries is the thing right now for you. Boundaries. Focus on love and loving people. Specifically, this is really highlighted throughout this whole reading of yours. Love and loving people. You need warmth, you need comfort right now. Have it and spread it at the same time. Okay, specifically people who lift you up, because I feel like you need to be uplifted right now. Instead of maybe choosing to be in a place that you maybe don't have enough energy for, if you can, cancel that plan, call up a friend or family member that you dearly trust and love, and just spend lovely afternoon with them. You're supposed to be uplifted at this point, so choose to talk to people who know how to do that for you. It's really important to fill up your cup right now, because your cup is not really full. And then once that cup is full, you'll be able to give back. Managing stress levels right now is what's important to you, okay? I hope this made sense. Let me have a sip of drink and let's continue. Okay. Lorraine. I'd like to know where my connection with Frank is heading. He's not been for commitment, and I want to know if that's going to continue or if he will change his mind. Okay. Know where your connection with Frank is heading. Okay, let's see. I want to grab the Steampunk Tarot, good old Steampunk. Lorraine. What can you expect in the connection with Frank in the future? What can you expect in the connection with Frank in the future? How's that relationship looking like? And what is it that this person wants? What is it that this person wants? It's not looking grounded. I'm not seeing any couple cards, strong bonds. What I'm seeing in the future is that the more you are in this situation, the more single you are becoming, because the more you start kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Being a little bit kind of defensive in subconscious ways. This person, it feels like this person wants to explore. I don't feel like this person is ready to settle right now. And what this person wants from the connection with you in the future, they know that sooner or later you're going to split ways. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person has already made up their mind. And if they have told you in subtle ways that, or has given you signs, signals that this is not going to be a long-term thing, watch the communication. Okay, it's all gonna be in communication. This is someone who I'm not seeing them as a committed person right now, and I'm not seeing them in the near future as well. I'm seeing that over time, that what happens is you feel completely single. You then start building a bit of walls up, and there's a bit of resentment over time. It's a very straightforward reading, to be honest. Let's see, what is the best advice for you? Should you keep your options open? What is the best advice for you? What is the best advice for you? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Let me clarify. Like Seven of Swords here. I don't know why this is saying it's weird, but I have to tell you what's coming through. The tarot is saying you don't have to tell every single part of the step that you will be taking moving forward. It's okay to be secretive or mysterious in your moves. So to put it into context, this would feel like continue having your options open. Ace of Cups, new possibilities in love life. Listen, and there are gonna be not only one there, I feel like, for you. But you don't have to explain yourself to this person. That's how this feels like. You don't have to explain yourself to this person. You will know what it means, I believe, yourself. Okay? Oh yeah, there are plenty of options. Seven of Cups is here. Plenty of options that would be worth investing your time and energy. Because that person that you're asking about, they feel completely single to me. Like, and they are not even thinking about any commitment, to be honest. If you are communicating with this person, which I believe you are because you're asking about that, it may die off over time. This feels like kind of fade, natural fade. But there is something here about no need for you to tell your business from A to Z to everyone. Keep that in mind. This is more so like heads up for the future for you. Okay? And enjoy. Enjoy, go out there, have fun, and explore. I feel like this is gonna be the phase for you where you just kind of want to get to know people, and I'm seeing people as colors. And the more people you get to know, the more colors are in your life. And it's not only about romantic connections, to be honest. It's the time for you to socialize and get to know what the world has to offer, basically. I hope this made sense. Okay. Let me go back to the comment section. Crystal. Been diagnosed with terminal cancer and he will be coming home to my house to palliative help them. Okay, sorry about that. Understand, I believe God, universe creates everything. Happens for a reason, even if what I can do, what I'm to learn from this sad time our children are young. How do they help them? Okay, Tyler. Tyler, let's see what is up with you. How have you been? You said someone from our past that I never actually dated returned and wants to give things a shot. Is this something worth investing my time? Is he being genuine? Let's see. I want the texture tarot for this. Is this something worth investing your time into? The High Priestess is here and she's like, you know. Is this something worth investing your time in? What's the best advice for in this situation? I'm actually seeing more stress and anxiety than anything else here when we tap into the future. If you gave this situation a chance, it just feels like a heavy road, to be honest, like a heavy load on your shoulders. Are you how much do you know this person? Because I'm getting that this person in the past, they were not very pure. Is that something that I'm getting with this person? As an advice, the cards are saying make sure that this connection, whatever you do, make sure that this connection doesn't disturb your peace of mind and your sleep. Because I'm seeing that there is a potential for that, and it's not a good, like fantasizing about someone and getting your sleep disturbed kind of thing. It's more so like a headache. Why is that though? Why is that? It's because this connection could potentially like turn into a really kind of like chaining connection for you, which it's not necessary. This is kind of like if you involved yourself in this, even if at first things were good, it feels like a sudden shift can happen where you suddenly see the dark side of it. Any other message about love life in general for you? What is the best advice? What is the best advice? Heal your heart. Do not go, look at this. Do not go into the path that's gonna again chain you to someone where you're gonna get your heart broken, because I feel like there is a bit of a pattern in your life. And your cards are asking you to look at that pattern. What I feel like is best for you at this time is to truly focus on what skill set you have and to improve a part of the self that also makes you feel kind of creative. Now, this could be any skill set, it could be anything that you want to explore a little bit more, because I feel like the energy should be dedicated towards that inner child, and together with that, you will notice how your manifestations start coming true for yourself. Because I feel like there was this kind of like a repetitive turn of events, like a chain of events that keep leading you towards a heartbreak. And when it starts happening is the moment when you're about to make a decision. Do I give this person a chance, or do I want to go into this relationship? What do I feel about the person? Your judgment is something that is being tested at times. And it's not to say that, everyone that you meet is a bad person. No. You're actually learning how to discern better what is good for you and what is not good for you, what you want to invest into and what you don't. You're learning how to be much more selective in your choices, if that makes sense. Let me look at the chat quickly. I swear it seems too good to be true. Well, it's not to say that you can't explore that, I can't just cut it off for you and say, hey, you don't do that. You're the one making decisions, but I'm just saying that this could be a bit of a roller coaster in the future. There is almost like the sense of a sudden change that you don't expect at all and you didn't see it coming. It's just like night and day type of situation. Very true. I get these gut feelings, but I gaslight myself into thinking I'm paranoid. No, you had the moon card somewhere, and we started with the with intuition. We started with the high priestess, so she's coming through as the first card saying So start trusting your moon a little bit more, meaning your intuition a little bit more. You have the moon and the high priestess here kind of screaming at you. And you also have the Empress. The Empress, she knows in her freaking gut. She knows. Anything else? It's okay to have this person as a friend, you know, if you want to. I feel like you would be much better off with this person, friends, than anything else. It would be a much more beneficial situation for you. Otherwise, we have the Five of Wands, a learning situation, but a chaotic situation. And I feel like sooner or later you're gonna want to move on. But the way I'm looking at this card in the Six of Swords is that this material is already scratched, if you know what I mean. So, you said, the thing is, Brigitte, I do see it coming. But then I'm like, girl, where is this coming from? And then I come to you to double check. Well, I'm glad that you're double checking. But I would love for you to trust that gut feeling. Start trusting it more so that you have this tool with you. If you want, you can practice. There are a lot of different ways of kind of building your intuitive muscle. And the more feedback you're gonna be getting, like factual information, you say, okay, I feel like today this may happen, and you get that feedback like it actually happened, the more you develop the trust. That's something that I have been doing for a long time. It could be like a silly game where you guess what numbers or letters on a car plate there are of a car in front of you or behind you. Like little games like that. Or someone is calling you, not looking at the phone, and you're trying to guess. You're trying to feel it through. Everything is led by the feeling, right? When it comes to intuition. So start trusting that a little bit more. I feel like you're going to be much more confident, but also you're going to be much calmer with your decisions. But I'm always glad to help you out. Okay. Elżbieta. Ella Tarot readings. Okay, let me find you. Let me find your question. You actually left me a question in the comment section. Oh, here you are. How my first kiss with AML go? Is it possible to answer it from his perspective, circumstances, thoughts, etc.? Okay. Have you started dating this person? Are you just chatting online? I feel like I need a bit, I don't often ask this, but I feel like I need a bit of a base. I need some ground to this, that's what I need. Let me wait for your response. Has this person asked you like on I don't know, to see them? Or because I feel like there is like I'm floating up in the air. I need some kind of base in order, so here is the base over here, and then we can project to see what may happen. And I feel like this is very floaty. That's why I'm asking for the background. I can see if this will lead there, because there might be a possibility if you haven't even started dating that this will not happen at all. And you're asking a very like specific question, if you know what I mean. That's why I'm feeling like up in the air here. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen in this connection overall. Let's start with that. What you may expect happening in this connection with this person. That's why I had to ask you questions, because what I'm getting for the future, and I'm not looking, for years to come. I'm looking to the near future. Up to 5 months from now. Up to, I'd say 3. I'm seeing that this connection is more so based on the friendship level. Yeah, I'm seeing a bit of interest, but I'm not seeing anything stronger than that. And it seems like this connection is just kind of a connection of a friendship, or just hanging out, or texting, but I'm not seeing much romance here, to be honest. The way this person is coming through for the future energy, we don't have any cups, we don't have any wands. I'm not seeing emotion or fire here. That's why it would be really difficult for me to determine how the kiss would be, because I need some solid ground for it to start, coming into fruition. And I'm not seeing that. I am not seeing that. This could just, mean that it would take some time to get from this kind of this stage that you are in right now to get to the stage that would lead you towards the actual kiss. Okay? How's this connection looking like 5 months from now? How is this connection looking like 5 months from now? See, I'm not seeing you dating. I'm sorry, I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing you focusing on your stuff, focusing on your achievements. I am not seeing a strong bond, or intentional days that are being set. It is too early. It is too early to even answer the question about kissing, because I have nothing to grab onto, if that makes sense. And remember, the way tarot predicts the future, the tarot predicts from the current energy. So if the current energy is not existing in romance just yet, then it's just like going into predicting the thing that is not there just yet. We don't have a base for this reading. So maybe there is some other question that would be more beneficial for you. I know you're asking this just out of curiosity, but maybe it's something that is much more realistic right now that you may want to know about. Would be better. Oh, I wanted to sneeze in this one. Let's see if I can get anything else out of this, but to be honest, I am not picking anything else up. Let's see. Anything overall about your love life within the next half year that you need to know about? Okay, you asked the question, will he be willing to change? Will this person be willing to change? I don't know in which regard you're asking about changes, but what I'm seeing is that this person is very, actually, when it comes to their path and what they're doing for themselves, separately from you, just an individual, they're doing what they're supposed to do themselves. I'm not seeing that they have to change. Therefore, I'm not seeing change. I'm seeing where they're going towards is happiness. What they're seeking for, what they focused on, is some of the goals and dreams that they have for themselves. This is someone who's quite fiery, someone who likes to be busy. Any conscious change that this person has set out for themselves to do, that you may know about, I'm not seeing that. It's very private. This person seems really private. Their energy feels very private to me, as if I cannot access it too much. It's very interesting. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Will this person be willing to change in the way that you think they should? Really being shown to me as like a solid person for themselves. It feels like I'm talking about people who do not have any connection, like energetic connection, or like even like strong communication. It just is, everything is very floaty. So if you ask a question, make sure that it is beneficial in some way to you. I know people ask sometimes questions out of curiosity, how would it be? But they have to be reality based. Otherwise, it can be very confusing. The answers may be very confusing. And the way I'm feeling in this reading is very confusing to me as well, because I'm trying to grab onto something. Okay? Any advice for you right now overall? Any advice for you right now? What would be beneficial to focus on? What would be beneficial to focus on for you? What needs your attention? Now, this is going to be personal, but I hope this will make sense to you. Your cards are saying, get yourself off the mental prison that sometimes can create some fears within you. And the way that I'm seeing this kind of like mental prison is something that something that repeats, the thought that repeats itself, that keeps you in some way stuck in your head, that doesn't allow you to progress further. And it also in some way robs you of opportunities or new possible doors opening, because the thought is the same. As if you need new, kind of a fresh breath of air. That would be really beneficial. Also, focusing on, you have a really like good youthful energy about you. I really like it. And your cards are saying, focus a bit more of your attention, give it to that youthful individual. Now it can show up in the way that you want to make your hair, the way you want to maybe change your hair, the way you want to, I don't know, style it. It's something about the way that you carry yourself that you may want to focus on, but it's not because of how you look. It's about when you do that, how then it makes you feel like, and how your body language, your pose changes, the way you carry yourself, self-confidence. Self-confidence. I hope this made sense. Thank you. I think my spirit team is done with me asking about him. I can't see because of that hair. I couldn't understand them. You are very welcome. I hope this made sense. It happens as well when people ask the same question. I think about the same thing for way too much. Then the more they do that, would it be like a same reader or different readers all the time? The more the answers can even sometimes get confusing because you access the same kind of thing over and over again. And what I think personally is that it acts like protection. So someone catches themselves thinking like, oh, I don't know, I'm not getting what I was expecting that I would get. Let me leave it. Because someone is too close to a situation and it becomes impacting them in the wrong way, if that makes sense. But thank you guys. Whoever has joined me today, I'm gonna go and get some sleep. And I'm going to catch you hopefully soon. I will see. I might put out a schedule because I need to start doing that again. Have a peaceful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever the time is with you. And I will see you in the next one.